CrossFit as a sport and also as a methodology has required many different cardio machines, and which is really right for you to buy as your first piece of cardio equipment in your garage gym. Today you are in luck as we're going to review the C2 BikeErg. This has been one of the more sought after pieces of equipment after Matt Fraser had dropped that this is one of his favorite pieces of equipment to use to build your capacity. Is it really true that this is the best equipment that you should be buying first or your next piece of equipment? Let's get into it. Concept 2 as a company is very well known for building quality machines, and that's why they're so trusted to give their equipment to the CrossFit Games and gym boxes for that sense too, because they can be relied on to not break down and last a long time. The Bike Erg can be compared to a Peloton or a spin bike in general. Just like the Peloton, the Bike Erg uses a belt drive system, and that will turn the flywheel. So what this will do and compared to like an assault bike, it's going to be a much quieter ride. All you're going to be hearing is the flywheel pushing that air out, because when you look at like an assault bike, this is a chain drive, so you're going to keep hearing the clanging of the metal, and also with the belt, it's going to have more longevity, so you don't need to be oiling it all the time, where the assault bike you're going to have to oil and keep the maintenance on that just like a normal bike. Another build benefit to the Concept 2 Bike Erg is that it's made of aluminum. So aluminum compared to steel is much lighter. If we look at the Peloton is double the weight of the Concept 2. So if you try to move the Peloton, you're gonna have a much tougher time. So that's one of the big benefits to buying the C2 Bike Erg is it's really easy to move. It weighs around 60 pounds, so you could easily lift it and put it into a truck to move it to another location where you want to go work out. I've had no problems with the aluminum build from trying to sprint on the bike. It doesn't feel like it's gonna break down. It feels like it's pretty solidly built. So kind of the big question, does this ever really replace the assault bike or echo bike, C2 rower or skier? Honestly, no, because if you look at the echo bike or assault bike, that requires you to use your legs and also your arms. So you're getting more out of that workout. So it works kind of different portions of your body and how your body reacts. The big benefit compared to the assault bike or echo bike, this really just only fatigues your legs. So you're able to do more with your upper body after you're done with the machine. So your heart rate's gonna be up. So then you can get used to those barbell movements when your heart rate is elevated, kipping movements, bar muscle ups, gymnastics. It gets you used to that higher heart rate than trying to do an assault bike or an echo bike and your arms are already toast. For the Ski Erg and Concept 2 rower, this will not replace those either, because how they attack the muscle groups differently. So with the Ski Erg, you're also getting your legs, but you're also getting some of your shoulders and lats involved, where again, this only gets your legs. So for the Concept 2 rower, it's not going to replace that either because of how it attacks your hamstrings and also your quads. Almost think of it like a leg press, where this is just like a bike and you're just spinning. Attacks the legs a little bit differently. Each machine does different things. Do you need all four of them? Stay to the end. I'll make sure I hit that topic and let you know if you should just buy the C2 Bike Erg or which one you should be buying. So the one thing that kind of sucks with the C2 Bike Erg is just storage. Some of the machines, like the rower, you can stand up, so that decreases the amount of storage that you need. You just need to go vertical with the C2 rower. With the C2 Bike Erg, you can't really stand it up on end. So in your garage, it'll just take up a 2 foot by 4 foot section. So you just have to plan for this before actually buying it and ensuring that you have enough space. Another thing you can be doing too is you could actually just leave this in your house. It's not gonna take up an over amount of space, but that's just another option is there too. One of the other results that you might end up having to do is every time you wanna work out, like how I have to do it, I have to move my bike every single time. But luckily, it's such a light piece of equipment that you just use the wheels and put it to the spot where it's out of the way. With any home gym, you could always get complaints from your neighbors, whether you're in an apartment, townhome, or just a regular single family home, you could have noise complaints. But with this, there's not much for noise complaints because it's just the flywheel spinning the air. So that's one big upside if you're looking to start doing some garage gym or apartment gym types. Then I would say this is a great option because of the quietness of it, so you don't have to worry about disturbing your neighbors. With the cost, shipping and tax, you're looking at a little over $1,100 in the current market. because of the shipping is so high right now. Is it really worth it to spend that kind of money on just one piece of equipment? Honestly, yes. I do think it's worth it because of how it works your body, how easy it is just to get a quick cardio session in before work. You have a family vacation, you can easily take this with you. You also don't feel sore the next day. You're also building your cardio capacity with this. I've also found that the next day I'm not terribly sore after doing a straight cardio session with this at a constant heart rate. So that's one big plus factor when looking at buying a piece of equipment, is how does it actually make you feel and what are the benefits of it? And kind of the big question, should this be your first piece of equipment that you buy in your garage gym? No, because I think there are better options that you should be buying before you buy this. If you're looking at a competitor side, I would recommend doing the Assault Bike or the C2 rower, because that's mainly what you're going to be seeing in competitions and in the open. Currently the Echo Bike or Assault Bike aren't in there, but that could be thrown in there in the future. But those are the main two that you should be looking at first as being a competitor. And for the general fitness people, I do recommend those two pieces of equipment first, because when you look at your programming, most general fitness programming for CrossFit or athletes in general are Assault Bike or C2 rower is more dominant in those kind of programming. The C2 BikeErg, this is a very luxury item. But don't get me wrong, C2 BikeErg is a very good capacity builder. But I just think with other programming that there are better options to buy an Assault Bike and C2 rower first before you start looking into buying this piece of equipment. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more garage gym tips and helping you build out your garage gym even more than it is now. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.